Hello, I am Paradox Master 1819 and welcome to Mass Effect Andromeda. I've neglected to remember what the fucking name of this... I've fucking forgot what number it was. One moment please. I'm gonna assume... I don't know. It's just scrolling down. 29. We're on episode 29. Sorry. But yes, we are on episode 29. I just had to go back to my actual thing and figure out where the fuck I was going. Why is it at 3? Oh, no, God. Let's just go to resume. It's easier. I have tea. Also, happy St. Patrick's Day. Totally didn't choose to stream today because... record today because of alcohol issues last night. Yes. I finished off a bottle of very nice rum and then went out and bought some scotch because why the fuck not? We are doing side quests. We're now going to confront Spender. There's also lovely information wall. Yay! Could be worse. We could all be dying. Firearm proficiency.
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute?
In a moment, I've got to kick this guy in the butt.
Went as well as you'd expect. Ryder, is it? William Spender. Apologies if we met before. I meet a lot of people running Colonial
Affairs? I thought you were the assistant director.
That's right. Assistant to Addison. So we know who does all the real work.
Oh, I hate you already.
From what I've heard, your hands are pretty dirty. I saw the footage. You were handing something off.
What footage? From Gavorkum? Routine business meeting. Whoever you're talking to clearly has an axe to grind. And frankly, a Pathfinder shouldn't be wasting time on a witch hunt. You'd be wise to let this be.
The fuck was wrong with that Solarian behind him? On hold, locate the planet mentioned in security footage. Speak with journalist. Carrie!
Hi. The documentary's going great. Your comments really got people talking. By the way, Tan called us in for a talk about staying on message.
Fuck you.
Is everything okay? Oh, fine. And much less interesting than what you've been up to. Scientists are excited about your new outpost, though there are questions about how prodromos can survive where sites 1 and 2 failed. I gave prodromos the best start a Pathfinder could, but we can't predict everything. We just do our best. Probably not the rah-rah quotes Tan would hope for, but very genuine. Facing those risks must be stressful. How do you relax between missions?
I hit the bar hard. What? With your forehead? No. I don't know. You first. Yeah, you can flirt with Kerry. She doesn't... I don't think she reciprocates, but she may do. I don't know. And it completely didn't put... never mind. Spend time with my team, study or stargaze. That's logistical. Fuck it.
My crew and I take downtime together. We're a team. This is history too, these little moments between. Shots of this remnant tech, some narration. That completes an episode. Thanks for stopping.
You're welcome. Wait for Kerry's next interview.
The footage of that remnant vault is sealed. Can we get a model?
No. Because I forbid it. Sorry, I'm just setting up my timer so that I know how long to keep the episodes, or at least try to. But most of the time I do fuck them up and end up with episodes that are too short or too long. Because fuck it. Locate planet mentioned in security footage. There was somebody else I was supposed to talk to. Why is there a mission for you? Oh, yes! Another side mission that I completely forgot.
Pathfinder, AVP leveling continues as per your directions. And of course, the interface remains accessible for any future adjustments. Sweet protocol and process. Now we're living.
Why'd you join the initiative?
I was a teacher. A good life. I could see the positives and negatives right through to the end.
You did the math and it said come to Andromeda?
No. I just didn't like being able to see the end. Here, I don't have a clue what tomorrow will bring. Feels more like living.
Is it me or is that screen behind him displaying double what it should? Either that or my eyeballs are completely fucked. And that's complete fucking gibberish. I can't even read that. Right, I don't think you're supposed to meant to look at that. Andromeda viability. Do I have any points? No. Oh yes.
Pathfinder?
That one.
I have a specific person I want brought out of cryo.
Name and designation if available.
That's it? You'll just do it?
Nowhere in my job description does it say argue with the Pathfinder.
Good man.
That said, I record all interactions. If something you ask for causes trouble, there will be no doubt that you're responsible.
Sure.
Let's keep this between us. Here's the info.
Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
Negatory.
Another time.
Pathfinder.
I like him. He's like a better version of Putin. I'm probably going to get shot for that now. Return to Prodromos. I have to go back to that ruddy... Right, let's see what else there is. That one. No, not that one. Waking up the future. Oh, they're tasks. Right, let's go to journal. Edit assignments. Of all. If you can hear that, but that's a dog from next door. Oh my god, I've got so much to do on Vault. I've still got to activate the monoliths. I've got to investigate the ice cave. I've got to report back to the doctor. Doctor, help me. So, let's go back to Prodromos first. It seems like a good idea. That's the word I was looking for, but for some reason I started with a T instead. But yes. Duty. Let's go to the cryo bay actually. I may actually be able to find this person that was supposed to. Oh, that's pleasant. Oh my god, I've so much to do here. Medic! Medic!
Boy, Pathfinder, today has not been a good day.
Why's that?
A large shipment of medical supplies intended for Prodromos was intercepted by those damned exiles. Scouts confirmed they've divvied the supplies up among their own outposts.
It would be nice if the people you banish would just mind their own business, but they never do.
Funny thing, people you kill mind their own business, and then it's super easy to take back what they took. Maybe when you come across them assholes, you can rectify all this.
Sure. Don't think I can even go there yet.
Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
That's awful. I'm sorry, Nigel.
Yeah. We were gonna start families out here together. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
Now I have a reason to go back to Eos. Dr. Carlisle. I came down here.
What's happening with Scott?
Well, we got him out of the pod. I don't want to get your hopes up, but Sam managed to find him, you might say.
I don't follow.
Well, he's still in a coma, but he also has an implant like yours, and Sam managed to access it. He's made contact.
Sorry, I'm still giggling about the fact that I mentioned somebody called Nilge and transfer their name to Nigel, and then we end up finding a Nigel that's just come out of cryo.
That's incredible. He's okay?
Vitals are steady, but I'm letting Sam take the lead on this one.
Though in a coma, Scott's mental processes remain intact.
So is he okay?
You can ask him yourself. A moment while I establish a link with his implant. Proceed.
Scott? Can you hear me?
Is that you, Sarah? I don't understand. What's
Shit.
happening?
Where is it?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion. Do you understand?
Wow, really? How are we talking?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
Guess I'll take your word for it. I can't feel anything, but I still hear you. Is Dad okay?
Right. The last time I did this, I got a berating from my sister, as I played as the male character, and lied to her. So, putting this in the hands of fate. Heads, Telem is dead and Tails is alive. Oh, it's Heads. Shit. Damn you, fate. I would say best 2 out of 3, but time is of the essence.
I'm not sure how to say this, but he's dead, Scott.
What?
There was an accident.
What do you... Accident? How? I mean, Dad...
I know. It was all very sudden. Nothing anyone could do.
I don't believe it.
I'm sure he'd want to be here now.
Did we at least find home? Dad kept talking about how amazing it would be.
Oh no, I'm going to do it again now. Please be with me. Hand of Fate. Or whatever it's called. Orange Jesus or whatever. Oh, thank fuck for that. Oh.
Just wait till you see it. It's amazing. Even better than the hype.
I hope Dad got to see it.
He did.
He died on it.
I should be with you now.
I feel like such an asshole.
We're never one to quit, little brother. The nap won't hold you
At least I
back.
told him that father was dead this time.
Dad would want us to push on.
So would Mom.
Yeah. Wherever they are. I figure Mom is giving him the business for him.
What happened?
The connection was only temporary. His condition remains stable.
Sorry, it seemed better than nothing. I'll keep you posted, promise.
Thanks, Harry.
Thank you, Doctor. Also, I have desk and chair now. So, if you hear random noises, it's me either shuffling around in my chair, no more squeaking, or when I type. You'll hear that probably. Oh, I can actually go to... Can I go to Yeah, fuck it. I'll do it while I'm here. I'll go to Sam mode. Sam! Which is this way. Not that way. No. Where am I going to go for this? Habitation deck? Yes.
A ray of hope for sleep-starved residents. Maintenance begins on malfunctioning sunlamps, causing unending daylight in some next quarters.
Oh dear.
Is HNS.
That sounds unpleasant. Insomnia would be a bitch. Wee. Ta-da.
Oh, I can't wait to go to Aya. Pathfinder, I hear the Angaran planet Aya is a paradise. We finally found a lush world. When do we start moving in?
When they say we can.
Time. As we become better friends, hopefully we'll all share more and more. But we need to find lush planets of our own. For all of us.
True. But hey, at least now we know one exists, right? I know you'll do it. Keep up the good work, Pathfinder.
Thank you, hopeful citizen. Oh my god, I sound like a really bad 80s or 70s, like, comic book character. What was I doing up here again? Oh yes, Sam node. Sam!
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
This memory is from when your parents returned to Earth after your mother was diagnosed with her disease.
It's simple. We take Sam.
Who?
I named the AI, Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Sam. We use your research and interface Sam with an implant.
My work on biotic implants was yielding results, but there's... I don't know.
What did the doctor say?
Alec,
What did he say?
it's getting worse.
There's your answer. This will work. Sam can fix you.
Alec, I'm not some war you have to win. You're not an N7 anymore.
That doesn't mean we...
They kicked you out of the Alliance for this.
We're talking about your life.
Alec, did you ever consider that maybe it's my time to go? I'm human. We die. It happens.
Ellen, please. Losing you is not an option. The kids aren't gonna lose their mother. God knows they never had a father.
Then give them one.
They just asked for a refund.
So can this Sam talk yet?
Hello, Ellen. Why did the tree go to the dentist? To get a root canal.
Sorry.
Humor algorithms. I can't seem to get the hang of it.
Or maybe it's the guy teaching them?
That joke was terrible.
That felt so real. Mom was right there. Alive.
It was the first time I met Ellen. My education on human mortality began that day. Your mother seemed prepared to die.
Dad wasn't ready. Mom was just trying to prepare him.
Even though all human beings one day expire.
Yeah, but when it's someone you love, it's not that cut and dry.
I'm beginning to understand where your father's resolve came from. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently logged. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. That's all for now.
Of course.
Now, just look at Sam up there in the thing. Does that not remind you a little bit of an embryo? Like the gold bit at the top being the placenta and then all the data and shit. Oh my god, I say that and then like a worm thing. I'm turning around. Run away! Right. Personal effects. Archive system.
Your father's personal logs.
The day is finally a few relays first, and then we hunker down for the long trip across dark space. It's daunting thinking about all the hopes and dreams aboard the Hyperion. I certainly have my own. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping 600 years can change a man.
Oh, look. Familiar face.
Sam, this is a reminder about Dr. Liara Tassoni. She's an Asari archaeologist I corresponded with a few years back. She's got experience studying ancient cultures. Make sure the team gets her research. Could be useful in Andromeda.
Liara Tassoni, huh? She studied the Protheans. When my team used to dig up artifacts, we debate her work. She had some pretty controversial theories, as I recall. Never gained much traction.
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto datapads.
Hello, Alec. This is Dr. Tassoni. I'm flattered you contacted me. Most scientists dismiss my work, but I'm young and Asari, and they are getting older. So we will see who has the final word. In the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research. I hope your team finds it useful.
Isn't it nice to hear someone long dead, probably obliterated by a fucking Reaper? Depending on what arc you go through, will also depend on whether she survives the final mission in number 2. Or can she survive? I don't know. But yes.
Hello, Alec. I received your message. I must say the thought of exploring another galaxy has my head spinning. I am honestly not sure how people could survive a trip like that. And anyway, I could not bear to leave the Milky Way behind. There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential wisdom to tap. I wish you much good luck and future success.
Dunn's agreed to a scouting mission on Habitat 7. I'm gearing up now. I'm worried about Scott. Dr. Tapero says he'll be fine, but he's my son. How can I not worry? I hate to leave him like this. It's these moments when you wish you told your children you love them more often. Or ever. Which brings me to the tough part. Kids, if anything happens to me, there are things you're gonna find out. I hope you'll understand. Amazing how life can change in an instant. Suddenly my career doesn't matter. This incredible woman I've been married to all these years. She's facing the end. All I think about are the times I wasn't there for her. Well, that's going to change. It occurs to me that Sam might be more than I ever imagined.
Right, we'll just run through these and then shall ponder off to Prodromos and go see what the fuck I've got to do with those side missions, just for the XP mainly. Oh, once more.
Give me that, Alec. We've heard enough of you talking. Right. So, here's the irony. My research on biotic implants and EZO caused this stupid disease. But maybe it'll save me, too.
No maybe about it.
Hey, this is my secret log. Anyway, the right type of implant, joined with the right type of AI, could actually bolster human physiology. Even as the disease is trying to kill me, the implant and Sam are counteracting it, keeping things balanced. Result? I get to hang around a little longer. Maybe collect on all those anniversary dinners this guy owes me.
As a Quarian and historian, how do you view your people's reaction to the Geth?
Well, we banned artificial intelligence, which was understandable, but that was taking a hammer to a rather delicate nail.
Which was what?
The very thing that sparked the revolt. The first Geth who asked us, Creator, does this unit have a soul? But how could it have a soul? Geth had no meaningful perceptions of the world or diversity of experiences we take for granted. Worse, the Geth saw us as the Creator. The revolt was inevitable.
I was really hoping that was going to be Tally then. I miss Tally. But yeah. Logs.
Barlamon says you're looking for me. It's not every day an XN7 looks for the Shadow Broker. Anything can be had, provided you can pay. Especially when the tech involves artificial intelligence. The Council will have specters all over my ass if they catch wind of this. Translation, I'll get you the code you want, and the price just doubled. If you try to renege, I've got people. People with guns.
Oh, I love the fact that Liara, depending on whether you have the DLC or not, becomes the Shadow Broker and therefore becomes your best friend. Essentially, she can get you anything.
That log is not currently accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it.
Bugger. Okay. Prodromos. Coffee. Coffee would be nice. Hello. Audio excerpt.
I am Dr. Liara Tassoni, and I've spent several decades researching ancient Protheans. It is common knowledge that the Protheans were an advanced race that flourished in the Milky Way about 50,000 years ago, then went extinct. Even at the time of this writing, the year 2182, their culture remains a mystery. During my studies, I have developed some practices that can be used when analyzing any ancient culture. I hope they may prove useful for the research community.
I'm sure there's one there, and then there's one there. Right. Let's just have a squiz. Yeah, sure, why not?
When studying a dead race, the most obvious problem is the lack of an observable population. This raises the question, when is a species truly extinct? The Prothean civilization spanned the galaxy, and it took centuries to confirm that all members of the species really had died out. While it's possible that living Protheans may be found in a hidden pocket of the galaxy one day, the chances are statistically trivial. Once an extinction is confirmed, the study's nature moves from sociology to exoarchaeology.
Unless you have the Awakened Something DLC, or like the open casket thing, and you actually have Jarek, a living Prothean, who is a fucking badass and very, very sassy.
When studying an extinct race, it is important that our preconceptions and current knowledge not color the facts. We must look to the evidence itself. The Protheans constructed the Citadel and an incredible network of Mass Effect relays.
Didn't.
This speaks to a culture of the highest order. Such a monumental achievement surely must come from an enlightened race that was in harmony with its people, free of conflict and strife. Without the ability to study a living example, however, this can never be determined with 100% accuracy.
Civil wars, etc. But yeah, that was the link to the past with the future, which is 28, 19, or whatever it was, in this. Stuck. Whee! Yep. But yeah, Liara Tassoni.
care what she says.
Did you hear about the vortex? Dutch could use it.
Hi, this is Jen Garson, founder of the initiative. We're constantly striving to make life on the next
Make them hear. Make them know.
Hey, what's going on?
That's your new galaxy. Making speeches about some fresh start while your kids stay frozen.
And it's all thanks to your Pathfinder.
I am the Pathfinder.
Excuse me?
We've waited months for our families to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost.
But since you think research is so important, military personnel got bumped down the list. Like my clan brothers.
All the reassignments mean they're in 10 different colony blocks now.
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
No matter what choice you make, this will always happen.
I founded the outpost. I didn't decide who would stay in stasis.
You don't care that you've torn families apart?
That's not what I said.
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone here wants.
You do stasis revivals. You can tell our leaders you're opening those pods. Today. I authorize whole colony blocks or a few emergency revivals. I can't wake dozens of random people. We don't care whose finger pushes the button. If you can't, our leaders can. And if you tell them, they will. Okay, I'll talk to the leadership about what we can do.
14 months of promises. It's time for some results.
You're not going to get any.
We tried petitioning Addison. She ignored us. Screw her.
Start with Kandros. He sent those 10 soldiers over there. Maybe he'll take us seriously. Make them hear. Make them know.
Any word?
Nope, no new orders. Keep the safeties on, I guess.
Just... Oh, fuck's sake. Operations. It was a brief intermission where I was saying nothing there because my nan decided to just go, "Hi, I'm going to come in because rugby that I don't care about." But yes, I should go and talk to Kandros now.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
I need to talk to you about stasis revival and those protesters in hydroponics.
I see. Maybe I should get the others for this.
Protesters have seized hydroponics.
They want their families out of stasis. The outpost on Eos disrupted the schedule. They're scattered across colony blocks. Dozens of people. The protesters want this fixed today.
The realities of our position are...
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
We settled Eos. There's no space down there for a few extra...
It's not that simple, Ryder. Everything Eos produces right now is accounted for.
And if we send soldiers to a research outpost, there'll be trouble.
What do you suggest?
Leave the families in stasis where it's safe and get those protesters out of hydroponics. They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles. We can't risk another revolt. Survival is more important than family reunions.
Do you think these protests could turn violent?
We're all pioneers. Even civilians are tough enough to start something.
And interfering in hydroponics threatens our oxygen supply. They know that.
What would you do with the protesters?
I'd send in a squad and march them out. At gunpoint if we must. If they resist, a few might land in medbay, but it's better than losing hydroponics. Or the Nexus.
These people aren't the enemy. We didn't come all this way to rip families apart. We'll manage the resource squeeze somehow.
Your compassion is admirable, but...
Guess we're all tightening our belts.
You can run a stasis override command from operations. I hope the rest will be that easy.
Authorize stasis revival from Nexus operations. Because I don't like leaving families apart. That, I get a lot of XP for this mission. Boop.
Okay, sending the override command. The stasis pod should start unlocking.
You're really doing this? I was at the protest in hydroponics. I thought we'd just get more excuses.
What's wrong with your face?
But we already lost a year waiting for our families. I'm glad it's time.
I know exactly what you're feeling. My family has suffered too.
Then you know why this matters. My mom was scared something would go wrong and she'd be awake in stasis all that time. She isn't... It doesn't work like that, but I just want her out, so I know.
Override complete. Stasis revival triggered on the Nexus. Jasper K, Griffith G, Milkfist A, Demerchi P, Kosnov S.
There! That's her!
Why are you still here? Go be the face your mom wakes up to.
I will. Thank you.
What happened to his face? He's got an eye that's...
Resource allocation. Personnel in stasis on the Hyperion may now be required to wait longer.
When it's time, you'll have a home to wake up to. I promise.
Hurrah! XP. Om nom nom. Right, let's finally go to fucking Prodromos. 800 more XP. And... Woo! I may need to fix where I have that. I have a mute button. And I have it on left control. Maybe we should have it on right control instead. No. Yay. Okay.
I can have another bounce set your way for sure.
Okay, let's go to EOS before everything goes tits up. All my time runs out. Vetra. Is she gonna talk to me, or is she just gonna?
Things are still going smoothly without me to look over them?
We're good. I told you we'd manage.
Damn. You could have at least pretended the transition was difficult.
She's adorable. But you'll find out later. If I could make the cute emoji with the colon and the 3 on the screen, I would. But I have no idea how to do that via editing. Because that's the face I usually pull whenever I speak about her. Because she's adorable. Was my collarbone clicking? Sorry.
Ryder, could we talk a moment?
Of course. But now, or can I just click for Prodromos first? Oh, I didn't do the fucking secret project. Never mind. Blah, 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 blah. We'll go here first. Then we'll talk to... What's his name?
Pythias system. Home of Eos and Prodromos.
Wow. I forgot how much shite there is in this system that I've not scanned yet. Callow. What do you want, my...
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Oh.
Funny, a few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
Every good space station needs a big lake. Maybe some fountains?
Indeed. Even non-amphibians need a little water. Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
The Angara live with it, and so can we.
And if every one of our colonists was an ace pilot, I wouldn't be worried. If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
I still don't understand why the Nexus is in the fucking cloud layer of a gas giant. Right, we're going to go out from Prodromos. We're going to scan all these planets first, and then we'll go boopity boopity boop. There. I am going to skip all this. Why is it out here? Boop-a-doop. HO60 satellites attract debris from Pythias's orb asteroid belt, resulting in multiple dust rings. Rich in nickel, but these sudden impacts make mining difficult. Not a surprise. Let's go over there.
Anomaly on sensors. Deploying probe. Satellite detected.
Scientific monitor satellite launched by early explorers to Eos. Its mission was abandoned when the original settlement of Eos failed, which has gathered valuable data from H276. Boop. Milky Way research data. Lovely. H276, remote and cold. H276 is nevertheless of interest due to phosgene gas in its thick chlorine atmosphere. This could indicate primitive chlorine-based life. However, no detailed study has been completed. Only use research data. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. Later. Whoa, gas giant. Nunuk. Hydrogen methane gas giant debris in its orbit suggests it has seen Ket visitors. As in they've crashed on it, or what? Pele! Oh, I don't know why we did a flip out of orbit for that one. Tidal heating and bombardment from Pythias's asteroid belt has aggravated Pele's volcanic activity. Methane in its upper atmosphere contributes to the planet's scorching conditions. 781 degrees Celsius surface temperature with a 7.1 atmospheric pressure. Yeah, that'd be like living on fucking Venus, that would. Konsu. Turning to the right and boosting away.
Anomaly detected.
Anomaly. Konsu's oddly mild climate, given its orbital distance and enriched resources, made it a candidate for a mining outpost. However, its unexpectedly rugged terrain has tabled discussions indefinitely. Surface temperature negative 178 degrees. Oh.
Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Beryllium. Metal ideal for lightweight construction and a variety of applications. This deposit is readily accessible. Didn't it say something about mining on the table? Right. To Eos. And just zoom in. With that, I have been Paradox Master 1819. Stretch. This has been Mass Effect Andromeda. We are about to land on Eos. Fuck it, we'll land and then I'll end it. Assault rifle, we need to change that out. I've got an Avenger. Not as good, but it's better than everything else. Well, while I'm down there I can do some stuff. So, back, land. Oh yes, I forgot I have the Remnant Cryo Gauntlet. 226 for me, that's still the best thing though, Broken Hammer.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Even through a radioactive atmosphere.
Back where we really started. What's new on our first home?
The Kett still maintain a presence. Skirmishes are frequent, and travel requires caution.
They never learn. What else?
The atmosphere continues to clear, but radioactive hazards pool in some areas. Study is ongoing. And remnant remain active on the surface, but also as detected by seismic readings.
Point of contact for all this?
Your people, Pathfinder. Prodromos is expanding, with all the trials and discovery that building an outpost represents.
Grounded in research.
All data about newly accessible EOS is from their work.
Well, let's make sure it gets the attention it deserves.
And with that, we shall end here. I've already said the two bits before. Be nice to your fellow humans. Goodbye.